Well, hello again, my friends. This next block of instruction is going to cover the formatting, the APA formatting necessary when you do submit your essay questions for our course in business communications in a multicultural environment. So let's get started. For each chapter, you will receive a document just like this. And that is, this is your starter document. It's in Word. It's a Word docx document that will actually be the foundation for doing your research and your replies to me for our business communications course. So let's take a look at it. Now, don't panic. I'll definitely zoom in, but let's get the overview to start with here. Do you see? This is page 1. Okay, and in an APA format, I've even provided the running head for each one of your submittable documents to even include the page numbers right here. And look, the cover sheet, your name goes right there, right? Your name goes there. Let's scroll down just a little bit. Here are the questions. These are your questions right here that you need to respond to me in essay format. Something's missing, right? Yeah, you are missing the abstract page, and so you would have to start by inserting an abstract page between the cover sheet and your first answers. That's easy to do. We'll cover it in a second here. And in addition, after you have completed the answers to the essays, you do need to put a citation. And guys, this is real easy. We're going to only use the one book, only do the citations right out of our courseware, right out of our textbook itself. So it's going to be one textbook, but here is the issue. When you put in your inline citation here, what you have to do is include the page numbers for your responses. And, of course, you'll have to generate your references here. You'll have to generate the references. So let's go through, let's kind of get the overview and see what we're looking at here. Don't forget our spacing is going to have to be double spacing. This doesn't look like double spacing to me. It's going to be double spacing throughout. We need to use the 12-point font, and Calibri is fine for us. Okay, so after you go ahead and check that out here, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to insert an abstract page, and we're going to discuss what the contents of your abstract page need to be. Okay, to create the abstract sheet, on every one of the documents you receive, you're going to have to create an abstract sheet. Let's do it like this. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change the view. So, on the View tab, one page, and right here at the page break, make sure your insertion point is at the page break. Control Enter. Control Enter. Now, we will see that when you, page 1, we now have a page 2. Change the zoom. Page 2. Page 3. The abstract starts like this. Abstract. Centered. Press Enter. Left aligned. Now, guys, the content of the abstract. Here's what you need to have. Let me just put it right up here in front of you. Bang. Your abstract should contain at least your research topic. The research topic is going to start by being your chapter topic. In addition then, the research questions are those questions that you've been asked to research. So don't hesitate to list the research questions. After you have listed the research questions, then you may summarize either your findings or some type of conclusion for each one of the research questions. Okay, got it? And moving on. In your paper, each question will be a heading in your paper. A heading, APA Level 1, is centered, uppercase, bold. Watch this. There you have it. There's your question as a section where your answers will start immediately after the bolded section. Okay? Except for just a few more things. We'll get rid of that extra line. Line spacing, double spacing, no space before, no space after, and of course over here be careful because this is not bold. Okay, your responses are not bold, your responses are not bold. Okay, and so there you have it. Also, as a reminder, don't forget on your cover page it's also double spacing, everything double spacing. So let's get on to generating a citation. This is probably what you've been looking for. Let's just say that we've answered our question and it looks like this. Pretty good, huh? What we want to do is come to the end of our answer and put our citation in. Put the citation in here, and after we do our citations for each one of the questions, we'll call them sections now. When we finish that, we'll generate on the reference pages the references as a result of properly using our citations. And so here we go. Make sure that your insertion point is in the correct place. The insertion point goes before the period at the end of your last sentence. Number one. Number two, up on the top in the references section, in the citations and bibliography, make sure that you have APA. APA has been selected as a type because there's a variety of different types here. We want APA 6 and insert the citation. If you have already used the text prior to this, you can select the text again and insert a citation. Otherwise, new source. And here we go. Through the miracle of editing, book, Varner, Iris, Beamer, Linda. I had to use the Edit tab to include two separate authors. Title, there's the title of our text to include the edition. The year 2001, city to New York. And New York is the city because this is the address for McGraw-Hill Higher Education. Let me just show you a little bit more here. So in the show all fields, you can see that the state New York, I typed it in here, but it's not necessary. Okay? And OK. Now, do you see that there is one more thing that we have to take care of here? Where is the page numbers for this answer? Go back and modify the citation. Click here for the citation. Edit citation. Leave everything else alone right here. Just put down your pages, and for our purposes, let's just say the range of pages is pages 9 to 13, and click OK. And so there you have it. Click away. And now let's just say that you've completed. You have all the information, that all of your answers put in order, and you've got your proper citations put in, and you're ready to actually generate your references page. Okay, guys, here's the problem with the references page now, and that is we're going to generate it automatically. But look what's going to happen here. All right, stand by. On the References tab, in the Bibliography button, select References and click. All right, there's two things going on here you need to clean up, and that is you've got to get that references off of there because you already have references one time. It's a hanging indent, and that's fine, but it's not double spaced. Also, notice here in the footer the your name here. Okay, be sure that you get your name here put in. Okay, your name. We're going to put this into the footer itself. Not very classic. Not very classic. Also, one more small reminder here too. Every first sentence of a paragraph is indented by 1/2 inch. I'm leaving all of these issues to you to take care of so that when you deliver your paper, it will be in primo condition. Well, that's all I have to say about that, my friends. I'm going to leave the solutions to you. And have at it. Thanks and good day.